Hello.
Hope you all had a
I
wonderful
need a mirror
Monday.
in here. Maybe that will help.
No, bye.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Yes. So hopefully you had a productive Monday. I think we really did yesterday. I did on the sourcing side. She did
Hmm.
on the listing
For
side,
sure.
and
I was
so
just churning them out.
things were going yesterday, which
I
was
was on a
great.
roll.
Today we're going to talk about an issue that I discovered on eBay when it comes to searching for
Hmm.
items that you need to be aware of, and we have 10 items going out, so another solid day. So
And one really great
one
sale.
one great item, and then one that leading up to that, all the other ones we were like, do people
Yeah.
have money anymore? Because
The offers you were getting were pitiful.
yeah,
But
so it
anyways,
was it was interesting to say the
yeah.
least. But before we get started, my name is Aaron,
I'm Amber.
and we're full time resellers, and we go live Monday through Thursday, except
Not
for
this
this week,
Thursday.
because we are
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday, so I am taking that
He just
day.
woods the food. But it's a
No,
good thing.
no, it's football.
Football, and food.
I get the Lions,
Yeah.
and so that's my
Well,
squad.
mine is the food.
Yeah, and I love
And
the
we
food.
we usually do the same menu Thanksgiving and Christmas, so it's like,
Yeah,
yay,
yeah.
yay.
So I wanted to start by sharing, like, this is the item that I've seen it a few times, but then I was like, you know what, I need to save one of these
Like an
items so I can
example.
remember.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have her look at it while I'm doing this, so that she can get an understanding
Oh.
of what I'm talking about. So this particular item, if I scan it, it says there's how many listed.
250.
So you'll see there's 250, and you've got a bunch listed there that show that. So if you were to take this
Yeah.
item, scan it, and
Hmm.
then if you just instantly go to solds, um,
So you go filter, scroll a bunch of ways, go click the
and then you
sold
see
buttons.
that there's only 6 solds.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you're
so
like 250.
I would be like, nope,
That's
not
not
worth
good.
it.
It's not going to sell. It's not. It's
Yeah.
not consistently going to sell, right?
Hmm.
I don't even know what the percentage would be. That's like
It's just
three
terrible.
percent.
Yeah.
So, it's not good. So, but then if you look, and I'm going to show her.
Oh.
Yeah, if you start scrolling down,
Yeah, there's all kinds of movies in there. It's not even the same
and
movie.
then once you get past the point, then like almost
It's
everything
never
listed
that
is
movie.
not that. So
Weird.
in reality, if you scan this item and you
Hmm.
look, there might be 20 listed, is what I would
Is the
roughly say.
SKU the same
I
on those
I
items?
don't know, but like, just to give you an idea, like these
Like
are
the
what's showing up.
UPHC code when you scan the barcode.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
I'm thinking they either use the same UPC code,
Yeah,
or eBay's got a glitch, in
right.
which case it just pulls these, because I don't know what it is, but this Dale Earnhardt DVD set comes up all the time.
Not even just this
Not
one.
even just this, but it comes up all the time when I
That's
scan
really
other
weird.
things. And it can really cloud your ability to source when you're out. So I would say this has 20 items listed
Yeah,
and 6 solds,
which is way better.
which is, you're looking at like
Maybe 5.
30%.
Hmm.
But you keep in mind, like, I paid $20 for a huge lot.
Hmm.
I can undercut the market and probably get like $14 plus shipping for this. It
Yeah.
might take a few months, maybe half a year, maybe a year, but I still want to list this item. But
Hmm.
if I were to just go through, scan this item, and then find out that there's
Hey,
250
good
listed,
morning. Oh,
six
thank you. I
solds,
appreciate it.
I would not list this item.
Yeah.
But being that there was the glitch, and it was one of those ones that I kind of was able to uncover as being an issue with the scan,
Yeah.
we will list it. We will sell it eventually. It's just a
Hmm.
matter of time.
Hey, Alex, welcome.
Yes, welcome everybody out there. So I do think it's something that if you're somebody that consistently scans barcodes,
Right, and you're only looking at numbers. You're
yeah,
gonna miss out.
yeah, and if you're looking at numbers, so the way I will scan items, and I think this is probably a more productive way to do it, and I'm going to look at this one. Um, I look really at what the first couple prices are. So when I scan this item, you'll see that there's like, $4 plus
Yeah.
free shipping or something like that. And the first couple might be really high,
Hmm.
but then if you scroll a little bit and you start seeing like, $6 free
Yeah.
shipping, like, this is not going to be worth my time to list.
Right.
So I'm going to be lotting that up in a Westerns DVD lot and try to get it gone in that fashion. But I just think it's something that if you're getting used to scanning and you're
Yeah.
looking, I scan a ton.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I like to do. I actually like scanning items.
It's weird.
I don't know why. I just do. And so I scan a lot, and I was something I kind of uncovered. So
Yeah.
just be on the lookout for that.
It's good to know because I literally would not scroll anymore to find more like, oh, is this all from the same number?
Well, that's why I wanted to.
Have we run out of UPC numbers
Yes, I don't
in
know.
the world?
I don't
And
know.
now we're
But
restarting.
again, what I've seen is that Dale Earnhardt
Yeah,
tribute
that
DVD
is so strange.
is like the one
Across
thing
the
that's
blank.
all over the place. So go figure.
Is there
But-
something special in that movie they want us to see?
I don't know.
Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving, Bama.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. All right.
So exciting.
Let's move to sales. So you'll see a reoccurring theme on this all the way up to 1.
We have 10 sales, saving the best for last.
Yes.
Okay, these are Hollister pants, khakis.
Are
Nothing.
they sweatpants?
No, they're like, they have the gathered ankle. So, what is it?
$14 plus shipping on those.
Alrighty.
Picked this up when we went down to Florida. This is Drawn Together seasons 1 and 2. It's actually 3 seasons to the set. And I didn't see any 1 and 2 sell, so I just was like, okay, we're gonna just half the market. If they want to get 3, then they can get it
on their own.
Add it on their own. $9.95 plus shipping on Drawn Together 1 and 2. Another one of the cheap pair of Nikes sold. These are the Nike Quartz, and again, these are the ones you don't want to buy.
Yeah.
We will buy them if they were like $1.
Right.
But if you see this pattern on the bottom, these are ones that you don't really want to pay up for. I would pay $5 for these.
Yeah.
These sold $18.99 plus shipping. We have a keepsake ornament. This is an international sale, so how much are they paying for this $7.55 ornament?
It's cute.
But nevertheless, that's what they wanted.
What did it sell for?
$7.55.
Oh, yep.
$7.55 plus ship. Next up, Teen Titans. DS game sold $9.95 plus shipping.
Just hang in there. We have a better sale coming. At this point in the day, we're like, we're all broke. That's just the message we're
Everybody's
getting.
broke. Clemson Tigers. This has an Omaha on the back. I just always like this color block pattern. Anytime I see the color block pattern, I personally would want not Clemson, because I am not a Clemson fan. We just gotta.
Anyways, what is it?
That sold $19.95 plus shipping. It had a ton of interest, so I might have sold that a little low.
And we just got that.
Yeah, we just got it. Paid $3 for it.
Yeah.
Digimon.
Did you guys have these little
Tamagotchi
things?
Sealed, brand new sealed, but is in a damaged box. This is one that we got from the bargain hunt, so we would be in for $7.50. It's sold for $19.99 plus shipping.
Okay, not too bad, not too bad.
50 cents on this one. This is a Peter Pan.
Hello, good morning.
And this one was different because I couldn't find it. So this one doesn't have a barcode, and if it's something that's like interesting and different, I'll look at it. So I had to do a lot of digging on this one. And I found that like one sold in the last 3 years for like $15, but none are listed. So I was like, fine, I can ask a little bit more. So $19.95 plus shipping, and again, paid 50 cents for that.
What year is this? 2003. 2004.
It's like a musical version of Peter Pan.
Cool.
Something like that. This is the Average White Band Soul Searching vinyl record, and this one is sealed, but obviously has considerable rips and tears, but still like enough on it to where I still labeled it as new, but put rips in the title so that they know that they're getting a vinyl, that the vinyl itself is going to be like unlistened to.
Right.
So it should be like near mint in terms of condition on that one. And then the last sale of the day.
What did this sell for?
That sold for $9.45 plus shipping.
Okay. Last sale, drum roll.
Is this Aladdin round wick oil lamp. And again, this would be something that we would know nothing if it was out in the open, really.
Yeah.
But this is actually brand new in this package.
Look at how they sealed this. This is the most unique thing I have seen for packaging. It's like they
vacuum sealed it.
Yeah, vacuum sealed it. Whoa. I'm gonna get it out because I want to show it. Okay. Look at this. Isn't that so cool?
Yeah.
That caught my eye. We got this at a thrift store near us.
Oh, you about
Sorry,
smacked
honey.
me in the head with the box.
Gotta dodge it. Okay, so
you,
what did it sell
did
for?
you find this? Or
I found it.
Okay.
I found it.
So we would have paid, I think we paid what, like
less than $10
$6 or something like that. It was some weird number.
Yep.
And we sold it for $199.95.
$100. So these old things that are still new make sure you look at them.
And again, on this one, we were there, and I was at the Goodwill looking at this one like a ton of times. So I
Right.
will say, like, when it comes to them pricing things up, they have so much items that they can't do the amount of work to like
Yeah.
figure out
To
what
check
it's worth.
every single thing. And this one didn't have a barcode.
No,
Oh, yeah,
it
did.
It did, but it didn't
just
bring up
didn't
anything
sell
because
recently.
people
Like,
don't
who
use
has a brand new one?
No one does.
Yeah. So
So,
that's awesome.
I think this used sold for like 120
Yes.
last, and I was like, well, this being new, I can ask for a premium.
Yeah.
And that's where we went with
So
200.
that's exciting. Best sale of the day. Let's see. Sun and Moon said, hello, good morning. Do you guys think the book eBay for Dummies is a good book to learn from, or could you recommend one? I am a complete beginner to eBay.
So I can't really say
We
if
haven't
it's
read
good or
that
not.
one.
So we haven't read that one. I will say there is a lot of free information out there.
Yeah.
It can't hurt.
Right.
Doubtful. I do know that that book, for example, is probably pretty
Outdated.
old.
Mm-hmm.
And so there could be some changes and stuff with regards to eBay.
Yeah.
I would say you got to start small. Start selling stuff that's around your house.
Things that you like.
Things that you like.
You have interest in.
So like when we first started sourcing, I was big into video games.
Right.
And that was all we
That's
sourced. And then this was like 10 years ago when you could find a video game in the wild.
Yeah.
We can no longer find video games, and so you had to
pivot.
expand.
So this is movies, Blu-rays. We
DVDs.
sell a little bit of everything, shoes.
Hats.
But shoes have to be cleaned. So if you're not into cleaning, then those probably wouldn't be a good category.
But there's people that are sneakerheads and
Yeah.
they like shoes, and that's a
Yeah.
good spot for them to start. So
And
there's
they're
an abundance of them.
always around.
And that's the thing is like even if you go to a house and you buy all their video games, they buy more video games, and then you buy their used ones again.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so we learned a lot from when we started doing this full-time full-time, but he was still working a full-time job. We were watching a ton of YouTube videos.
yes.
So we have videos that we've edited on our regular YouTube page for like how to store things, how we SKU them and keep them organized. The most important thing is be organized. You have to list to sell.
Yeah, to some degree. I will say too, just finding out what sells,
Yeah.
being in tune with the market, and then just staying on top of it, and
Yeah.
obviously finding good ways to source. So you have tons of options.
Low
that are
buy
out
costs or free items.
there. Yes, yes, low buy
Especially to
costs.
start.
Because a lot of times items, they'll tell you it works,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
then it doesn't.
Yeah. You have to know your products.
Yes. So
So yeah. If you have any questions, we like interacting and answering those. So you can either leave them while we're live or leave them after the video's ended, and we'll go back. He'll go back through and respond.
Yeah, I was enjoying the fact you were saying we go back.
Yeah. Let's see. Bama said, "Wow." I think cha-ching on this.
Yes.
This lamp. That was really a good one.
It made the day for sure.
Yes. Let's see. Mega said, "Stick with Amber and Aaron. You will learn a lot." Thank you. I appreciate that, Lori. And Sun and Moon, is a business license needed to sell this stuff from my house, or is there a certain dollar limit that one is needed?
You don't need one.
Yeah.
We do have an LLC for our
Right.
business, but it's not necessary. I think one day we might even turn this into an S corp.
Right.
But it's more so for just tax purposes. But you really can just start running it, and you would be what's called a self-proprietor, and that would be how you would do your taxes. And then when you go do your taxes, you would have ability to still write things off like we do. There are slight advantages with regards to an LLC that kind of protects you against potential lawsuits.
Yeah.
But again, I am not a lawyer.
Yeah, he's not an accountant or
I'm
anything
not an
like
accountant.
that.
I do my own
does our
taxes,
own.
but that's about it
And
as
we
far as my
use
ability.
to keep track of like our business expenses and profits. We use My Reseller Genie. That is the only subscription that besides the eBay store.
Yeah, we do have an eBay store, and we have My Reseller Genie. And My Reseller Genie, we are not a
affiliated or anything
with regards to My Reseller Genie, but we absolutely do love them because it saves me a considerable amount of time.
Yeah.
I don't have to pay for taxes, and I have everything to a T. And then when it comes to tax time, I'm able to do my taxes
so we keep,
within a day.
Like we source a lot at garage sales, so we're paying cash with people. So every sale that like leaving, he'll text me how much we spent in cash, and then I have those to tally up and enter those into my reseller genie to keep track of how much we're spending on cost of goods in cash.
Yes.
Everything else is linked by we use one credit card to purchase from like thrift stores and anywhere that takes card for business expenses, and then that is automatically linked to our My Reseller Genie and keeps track of that.
Yep.
So.
And then all it comes down to is she tags what that expense ends up going to.
Yeah.
So if it's food, she puts it in the food category, and then we get a 50% tax write-off. And so on those days, we're outsourcing. We can't adequately go and make lunch for ourselves.
Yeah.
We've been sourcing for the last 6 hours, so the business is going to cover 50% of the expenses, and then we come out of the pocket 50%. So realistically, that's the only way we ever eat out anyway.
Yeah.
Because
that's the only time we leave the house. Really.
Well,
except for church.
It's not just that. It's just the fact that it's the only time it makes sense, because effectively we're getting a little bit of a break with regards to the expenses, because the business gets to absorb some of that cost.
Yeah, so there's a lot to learn. We haven't learned this all overnight.
No.
We've just gotten little bits and pieces from different people. Bama Jaybird is also a content creator, and he has a lot of good tips and shares what he's sold, and he'll interview different people. So he's another channel to look out for. Any other kinds of tips?
Oh, I mean there's abundance out there.
Yeah.
It's like,
there's a lot to learn, but we like the free options, so we binge watch YouTube videos.
And granted, I mean, you can pick up the eBay for Dummies book probably for $1 at your local thrift store, because it's there.
It's probably like less than $4 on eBay.
It's just outdated, and so that would be my concerns with regards to some of the suggestions they would make in that book.
But they do have tutorials on eBay. They have like the maybe not like videos, but forums where people can ask a question and people respond.
I wouldn't direct you to a forum. The eBay forum is pretty toxic.
No, I don't just go. Like if I had a specific shipping question, I would go and look up what other people have asked and gotten tips that way. So but it's been fun. It's a unique.
It is fun. We've been able to do it full time now for we're getting on close to
2 years.
2 years, yeah.
Oh, you're watching some poker.
No, it was actually blackjack is what showed up on my thing.
It's all the same. It's all the same.
But yeah, so it's been almost 2 years.
Yep.
Doing this full time, and full time as the only source of income. Keep that in mind. So.
But it's taken a long time to build it.
Yes, it does.
And our house is an eBay store.
I think you just have to be patient too.
Yeah.
You can list the item for as good of a deal as you think it could possibly be, and if nobody sees it that's wanting to actually purchase it, you will never sell it. It doesn't matter. So you have to be patient.
Yeah.
Perfect example is that lamp. So I knew that lamp was worth a ton of money, and I just have to get it in front of the right person at the right time.
Yeah.
And new things are what sells during the holiday season like this. Yeah. And we like to buy new items, and
old or new.
Old stock, as they call it. So, but I think that'll be it.
We really appreciate all of you joining us and leaving comments. I'm very bad about responding to them, but I do read them. They make me happy. But he's usually the one typing responses.
Yes.
But so today I have a meeting at 11.
A meeting
with a friend.
Yeah, that doesn't count as a meeting. Get out of here.
And then I'll probably finish listing. I think I have 8 pieces of clothing left to list.
And you listed like 30 yesterday or something like that.
A lot.
So just going to the thrift store and then listing. I did go to a couple of thrift stores yesterday and we actually got a lot of items, which is not usual for thrift stores around here. So, very much.
So what's happening?
Happy with that.
I wonder if people are just getting rid of things to like make room for Christmas.
Yeah. I don't know. That and maybe they're not able to do a garage sale because the season's not in, so therefore they donate the items to Goodwill. So they're actually getting better items, and maybe it's one of those things where they're getting so many items they can't just ship them off to the central hub. And
so while we really don't like shopping at thrift stores, it is a necessary evil that we have to,
especially during the winter.
Yes.
So
alrighty.
All right. Well,
Yes.
I think that'll be it for today.
Developer. Oh yeah, the My Reseller Genie developer is an accountant. Yes. So he knew what, and they were resellers, so they knew
I
exactly
took an
how to
accounting
do
class
things.
in college.
I think he should do accounting. I really do.
No, I don't.
I know you like this business,
like
but
doing
if
this.
something ever happened to this, I'm gonna tag you in for that.
No, I'm not doing that.
He's very good with numbers.
So, anyways, I think that'll be it for today.
Yes.
We will see you tomorrow for
See
our
ya.
go home show for the week. Take
Have
care.
a wonderful Tuesday.